I was diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor 15 years ago in March 1993. My symptoms were double vision, involuntary eye movements, inability to look up, and my pupils did not react to changes in light or dark, something called paranoid syndrome, indicative of a tumor in the optic chiasm. After some wrenching decisions about whether or not to have a surgical biopsy and following the growth of the tumor mass over 9 months, my doctors here at MSKCC, Montefiore Medical Center, and I decided on 2 courses of chemotherapy as a diagnostic therapeutic course of action. After completing 4 courses of chemotherapy at the end of 1993 and the beginning of 1994, the tumor appeared to be gone. 6 months later, I received 4 weeks of radiation therapy. Following the chemo-radiation therapy, when my initial symptoms did not disappear, my neuro-ophthalmologist reported my prognosis. I was permanently visually disabled. This news was as crushing as the moment I was told I had a brain tumor. In the weeks and months after that meeting, I was depressed and frustrated that my eyesight would never be the same again. I lamented my inability to do things I was able to do easily before: read, catch a ball, drive a car, use a screwdriver, watch a movie or TV, things that I took for granted. I studied art in college and art school. Now looking at art was frustrating and upsetting because my double vision prevented me from seeing a focused image. Even with special lenses, I tried to find ways to adapt and accommodate myself to this new situation, but it made me more depressed. Slowly, I began to realize that this was the way my vision was going to be for the rest of my life. This was not an easy experience for me. It took me a long time to realize that this was a new way of life for me, a new normal. I know that new normal is an accepted concept among us survivors, but 13 years ago I had to, like Dorothy from the movie The Wizard of Oz, when she learns she can return home to Kansas, I had to find out for myself. I continue to talk about new normal to survivors who meet in the Post-Treatment Resource Program's Brain Tumor Support Group. I learned that survivors make adaptations and accommodations for their various cognitive, physical, and emotional changes as a result of their brain tumors. New normal involves adapting and accommodating strategies for everyday necessities such as speaking, remembering, seeing, and walking, living and working fundamentals such as household chores, reading, writing, driving, traveling, and physical and emotional issues such as fatigue, anxiety, depression, fear, identity, self-confidence, all the elements that make us ourselves, our uniqueness, the essence of who we are. My life as a cancer survivor can be divided into BCE, before the cancer era, and AC, after cancer. It reflects the normal, quote-unquote, life I led before I was diagnosed and the life I have led since I was diagnosed and treated for cancer. I think for all survivors this is true. Adapting and accommodating to our new normal has become a central and constant focus of our lives after cancer. Thank you.